These lottery winners are changing the world. What if winning the jackpot could rewrite someone's destiny, not just for themselves, but for entire communities? In this video, we will decode the extraordinary stories of lottery winners who turned their fortune into a force for good, transforming lives and reshaping futures. Number 10. The Smith Family, $429 million, New Jersey. In 2016, the Smith family from Trenton, New Jersey, found their lives transformed overnight. Pearlie Mae Smith and her 7 children became the sole winners of a staggering $429 million Powerball jackpot. This wasn't just a stroke of luck, it was the beginning of a remarkable journey of generosity and community building. Pearlie Mae, a mother deeply rooted in faith and community values, had a vision that stretched far beyond personal luxuries. She saw this win as an opportunity to give back to the community that had been their home for years. The Smiths were determined to use their windfall to create lasting positive change. Thus, the Smith Family Foundation was born, with a mission to enrich the lives of others, particularly focusing on education, neighborhood development, and supporting youth and families in their area. The Foundation's work is a beacon of hope in Trenton. It's not just about writing checks, it's about understanding the needs of the community and addressing them in a way that empowers and uplifts. From funding educational programs to revitalizing neighborhoods, the Smiths have taken a hands-on approach. They're not just donors, they are active participants in the causes they support. Education, a cornerstone of the Foundation, has seen significant investment. The Smiths believe in the power of knowledge and its ability to open doors. They have channeled funds into scholarship programs, educational initiatives, and have supported local schools to ensure that the youth of Trenton have the resources they need to succeed. Neighborhood development is another key area of focus. The Foundation has played a pivotal role in breathing new life into Trenton's neighborhoods by investing in local infrastructure, supporting small businesses, and funding community projects. They are helping to build a brighter, more vibrant future for the residents of their city. The Smith Family Foundation also places a strong emphasis on family and youth services. They understand that supporting families means creating a stable and nurturing environment for young people to grow. Through various programs, they are providing resources and opportunities for families to thrive. Pearlie Mae and her children have demonstrated that a lottery win can be much more than a personal windfall. It can be a catalyst for positive change, impacting countless lives. Their story is a powerful example of how fortune can be used to build a legacy of hope and improvement for a community in need. The Smiths are not just lottery winners, they are community builders, visionaries, and an embodiment of the saying, "To whom much is given, much is expected." From the Smith family's community revolution, next up is Tom Christ's incredible gesture of turning personal loss into a $40 million gift of hope. Number 9. Tom Christ, $40 million, Canada. In 2013, a heartwarming story unfolded in Canada that redefined the concept of lottery winnings. Tom Christ, a regular Canadian and a loving husband, experienced a life-altering moment when he won $40 million in the Canadian Lotto Max. But this story takes a turn that's both touching and inspiring. Tom didn't plan extravagant vacations or dream houses. Instead, he decided to donate the entire sum to a cause close to his heart. The motivation behind Tom's remarkable decision stemmed from a personal tragedy. 2 years prior to his win, Tom lost his wife, Jan, to cancer. She was only 44 years old. This loss deeply affected Tom and his family. Winning the lottery brought a unique opportunity, and Tom saw it as a way to honor his wife's memory and help others battling the same disease. Tom's decision was not about seeking attention or praise. In fact, he initially tried to keep his donation anonymous. However, when the news broke out, it touched the hearts of many. Tom's selflessness and dedication to a cause greater than personal gain became a story of hope and compassion. He donated the entire $40 million to a cancer charity in Calgary, focusing on helping others in their fight against cancer. This incredible gesture made a significant impact on cancer research and treatment in the area. His donation helped fund critical research, support cancer patients, and provide resources to families dealing with the disease. Tom Christ's journey shows that true wealth isn't about how much money one has, but about how much one is willing to give to others in need. His story encourages us all to look beyond our personal desires and consider how we can make a difference in the world. After Tom Christ's heartwarming donation, let's see how Alan and Violet Large spend their $11.2 million fortune across their community with extraordinary kindness. Number 8. Alan and Violet Large, $11.2 million, Canada. In July 2010, a Canadian couple, Alan and Violet Large, hit the jackpot and the Lotto 649, winning a life-changing $11.2 million. But the story of what they did with their winnings is what truly sets them apart and warms the heart. Living a quiet, retired life in their 70s, the Larges had a perspective on life that was as refreshing as it was rare. For them, the lottery win wasn't a ticket to luxury, but a chance to do something meaningful. They decided to donate the bulk of their winnings to causes and organizations close to their hearts. Alan and Violet started by supporting the medical community. They donated significant amounts to hospitals in Truro and Halifax, Nova Scotia, where they lived. This was more than just a gesture of generosity. It was a helping hand to facilities that care for thousands, improving healthcare services and equipment. But their kindness didn't stop there. They extended their generosity to the local fire department, recognizing the essential services these brave men and women provide. Churches and cemeteries in their community also benefited from their donations. The Larges saw these institutions as cornerstones of their community, deserving of support. One might wonder why they chose to give away so much. The answer lies in their simple yet profound outlook. "You can't take it with you," Alan said. They believed in making a difference where they could, sharing their good fortune with their community. Violet, who was battling cancer at the time, summed it up beautifully. "What you've never had, you never miss." For them, the joy came not from holding on to the money, but from seeing the difference it made in others' lives. Alan and Violet Large lived their lives with a sense of responsibility and love for their community. Their actions reflect a deep awareness of the needs around them and a desire to help. By choosing to support various causes, they ensured that their lottery win would have a widespread and lasting impact. Leaving Canada, we now discover Mofijul Rahima Sheikh in India, whose lottery win transformed his life and his village. What did he do with his prize? Number 7. Mofijul Rahima Sheikh, INR 10 million, India. In a remarkable turn of fate, the story of Mofijul Rahima Sheikh, a young man from India, unfolds like a fairy tale with a profound impact. At just 22 years old, Mofijul's life was transformed when he won the Kerala State Lottery, claiming a prize of INR 10 million. This win was not just a stroke of luck. It was a gateway out of poverty and a chance to provide a better life for his family. Mofijul's journey to fortune began in the most humble manner. On a day like any other, he spent his entire day's wages of INR 50 on a lottery ticket. This ticket, however, was not just a gamble. It was an act of kindness, as Mofijul bought it from a disabled vendor, hoping to help him out. Little did he know this small act of kindness would soon change his own life. Coming from a background of hardship, where every rupee counted, Mofijul lived a life many in India are familiar with, one of relentless struggle to make ends meet. The lottery win was a staggering amount for him, equivalent to 625 years' worth of wages in his context. It was a surreal moment, one that was hard to believe and even harder to accept as reality. The enormity of his win was such that Mofijul spent 2 days hiding at a local police station, fearing the repercussions of sudden wealth. It was a moment of uncertainty, where joy was intertwined with apprehension. However, once he overcame his initial fears, Mofijul had a clear vision of what he wanted to do with the money. His first and foremost priority was to support his family. The winnings enabled Mofijul to lift his family out of poverty, providing them with financial stability and security they had never known. He could now afford a house, a dream that seemed unreachable before. But more than the material gains, it was the sense of relief and hope that was the real prize for Mofijul and his family. In Mofijul's good fortune, we find a tale of hope resilience, and the life-changing power of a simple act of kindness. Now let's head back to Canada to meet Bob Erb. How did a $25 million lottery win fuel his fight for legalization and community support? Number 6. Bob Erb, $25 million, Canada. In 2012, the life of Bob Erb, a resident of Canada, took an extraordinary turn when he won a massive $25 million in the Lotto Max. But what makes Bob's story stand out isn't just his incredible luck, it's how he chose to use that windfall. Unlike many who might splurge on luxury items, Bob focused his attention on supporting local charities and advocating for marijuana legalization, causes close to his heart. Bob, a longtime supporter of marijuana legalization, saw his lottery win as an opportunity to advance this cause. But it wasn't just about the legalization. Bob was passionate about the benefits he believed it could bring to society, especially in terms of medical use. He generously funded initiatives and events promoting the legalization of marijuana, contributing significantly to the movement in Canada. Beyond his advocacy work, Bob's generosity extended to various local charities. He had a deep connection to his community and believed in giving back. His donations were not just monetary. Bob was actively involved in community work, often seen participating in local events and supporting community projects. His approach to philanthropy was personal and hands-on, making him a well-known and respected figure in his community. It is a beautiful example of using personal fortune to drive positive change. Winning the lottery did not change his values or his commitment to his beliefs. Instead, it amplified his ability to contribute and make a difference. He remained grounded and true to his roots, using his newfound wealth to support the causes he had long championed. What sets Bob Erb's story apart is his unwavering dedication to his community and causes. His approach to wealth is a refreshing departure from the norm, showcasing a path of thoughtful giving and active engagement. Bob Erb's journey teaches us that wealth can be a tool for good, an enabler of change, and a means to support what we truly believe in. After Bob Erb's activism, we have Neil Wanless's life-changing $232.1 million win. Number 5. Neil Wanless, $232.1 million, South Dakota. In 2009, Neil Wanless, a young rancher from South Dakota, experienced a life-changing moment. He won a colossal $232.1 million in the Powerball lottery. Neil's story is not just about striking it rich. It's a tale of resilience, hope, and community spirit. Before his big win, Neil's life was marked by hardship. Living in one of the least prosperous regions in America, he struggled to make ends meet on his family's ranch. The Wanless family faced daunting financial challenges. With their home repossessed and the threat of poverty looming large, Neil, in a bid to support his family, even sold scrap metal. The day Neil decided to spend $5 on a Powerball ticket at a local gas station was the day his fortune turned. Winning the lottery could have been an opportunity for Neil to leave his troubles behind and seek a life of luxury. However, he chose a different path. He invested in a 50,000-acre ranch, a decision that was not just about fulfilling a personal dream, but also about preserving a way of life he deeply cherished. Neil's investment in the ranch wasn't just for himself. It was a step towards reviving his family's fortunes and giving back to the land that had raised him. By investing in agriculture, Neil was investing in the backbone of his community. This decision demonstrated his commitment to his roots and his desire to contribute to the local economy. But Neil's generosity extended beyond his own interests. He continued to support his community, understanding the challenges that rural South Dakotans faced. His contributions helped uplift the people around him, providing much-needed support in a region often overlooked. Moving from Neil's ranch revival, let's meet Loryn West, whose $349.9 million win birthed the Column Foundation. What causes did she champion? Number 4, Loryn West, $349.9 million. In November of 2018, Loryn West, a woman from Iowa, became the lucky winner of a massive $349 million Powerball jackpot. But her story is not just about luck. It's about choices, humility, and a deep commitment to giving back. Loren's win came at a transformative time in her life. She had just purchased a new home and was settling into a new phase. The lottery win could have easily led to a life of public extravagance, but Loren chose a different path. She decided to maintain a low profile and focus on helping others through her good fortune. Her approach to her newfound wealth was grounded and thoughtful. Loren established a foundation named after her grandson, the Callum Foundation. The foundation was her way of transforming her personal success into a source of help and hope for others. It was set up to support a range of causes close to her heart, from poverty and hunger relief to education, animal welfare, and veteran affairs. Loren's donations were not just financial, they were personal. She invested in causes that reflected her life experiences and values. For instance, her support for veterans was a nod to her own family's military background. By supporting these causes, Loren was not only giving away money, she was sharing a part of her life, her beliefs, and her hopes for a better world. Next is Brad Duke's story. How did he turn his $220 million win into a legacy of strategic giving and community support? Number 3. Brad Duke, $220 million, Idaho. In 2005, Brad Duke, a gym owner from Idaho, hit an extraordinary jackpot, winning $220 million in the Powerball lottery. This staggering amount of money brought with it endless possibilities. However, Brad's approach to his newfound wealth was different from what one might expect. He didn't just settle for the luxurious life that such a fortune could afford. Instead, he embarked on a journey of savvy investments and philanthropy. Brad's story begins with a dream come true, but quickly evolves into a tale of strategic planning and foresight. After receiving his prize, which amounted to $85 million after taxes, Brad set out a clear vision for his future. He didn't splurge on extravagances, but instead focused on growing his wealth through wise investments. His portfolio included investments in real estate, oil, and bonds. Brad had a goal, not just to maintain his wealth, but to multiply it. But what truly sets Brad's story apart is his commitment to giving back. He established a family foundation, a step that allowed him to channel a portion of his wealth into meaningful causes. This foundation wasn't just about donating money, it was about creating a lasting impact. Brad focused on supporting education, community development, and various charitable initiatives. He saw his foundation as a way to give back to the community that had been a part of his life for so long. Brad's approach to his lottery win reflects a deep understanding of responsibility and stewardship. He saw his fortune not as a personal trophy, but as an opportunity to make a difference. By investing wisely and giving back, Brad turned his lottery win into a legacy, one that would support his community and causes close to his heart for years to come. Brad Duke's tale challenges the stereotypical image of a lottery winner and shows us the power of strategic thinking and philanthropy. It's a reminder that with great fortune comes the opportunity to create positive change, not just for oneself, but for the wider community. Leaving Brad's calculated generosity, we encounter Sue and Paul Roseno's mission against crab disease. Did they use their $181.2 million for this rare cause? Number 2. Sue and Paul Roseno, $181.2 million. In 2008, Sue and Paul Roseno's lives changed dramatically when they won the Powerball jackpot, a staggering $181.2 million. But what makes their story truly remarkable is not the win itself, but how they chose to use it. The Rosenos transformed their good fortune into a beacon of hope for families grappling with crab disease, a cause deeply personal to them. The journey of Sue and Paul Roseno into philanthropy began with a heart-touching reason. Their granddaughter, Michaela, had tragically passed away from crab disease at just a year old. This personal tragedy deeply moved them and sparked a commitment to help others facing similar struggles. In response to their loss and newfound wealth, they established the Legacy of Angels Foundation. The foundation's primary aim is to offer support to families affected by crab disease, a rare and often devastating genetic disorder The Rosanos understood the emotional and financial toll this disease could take on families. Hence, their foundation focuses on increasing awareness, providing support for medical expenses, and funding research for treatment and a potential cure. Their generous contributions have been a lifeline for many. Through the legacy of Angels Foundation, the Rosanos have not only honored their granddaughter's memory, but have also given hope to countless other families. Their work has contributed significantly to medical research in the field, potentially saving lives and easing the burden of those affected by the disease. The Rosanos' decision to focus on a cause so close to their hearts has not only helped advance medical research and support for Crab disease, but has also inspired others to think about how they can use their resources for the greater good. Sue and Paul Rosano have transformed their lottery win into a legacy of hope, compassion, and change, touching the lives of many and creating a ripple effect of positivity. What happens when a $112 million win meets a dreamer's vision? Up next, Cynthia P. Stafford's story unfolds her creative and inspiring journey with a fortune. Number 1. Cynthia P. Stafford, $112 million, California. In January 2007, Cynthia P. Stafford, an ordinary woman from California, saw her life take an extraordinary turn when she won $112 million in the Mega Millions lottery. But Cynthia's story is not just a tale of luck. It's a narrative of vision, determination, and the pursuit of dreams. Before her big win, Cynthia's life was marked by financial struggles and responsibilities. She had taken in her brother's 5 children after his untimely death and was working hard to support her extended family. Money was tight, and the challenges were many, but Cynthia had a dream, one she held on to firmly. She wanted to win the lottery. Cynthia's approach to this dream was unique. She believed in the power of positive thinking and visualization. She focused on the exact amount she wanted to win, $112 million. She even slept with a note under her pillow with the winning amount written on it. Her unwavering belief and visualization exercises were more than just wishful thinking. They were a testament to her faith in turning her dream into reality. And then, the unimaginable happened. Cynthia won exactly the amount she had envisioned. But what sets her story apart is what she did with her winnings. Rather than indulging in a life of excess, Cynthia had clear goals. She first used her winnings to pay off debts and provide for her family's immediate needs, ensuring their financial security. But Cynthia didn't stop there. She had another dream, to start her own film company. With her winnings, she founded Queen Nefertari Productions. This venture wasn't just a business. It was a reflection of her passion for storytelling and her desire to create something meaningful in the world of entertainment. Her company aimed to produce films that not only entertain, but also inspire and educate. In these stories, we have seen how some lottery winners used their windfalls for extraordinary good, impacting communities and lives far beyond their own. For a different take on what can be done with lottery winnings, check out Dumbest First Purchases Ever Made by Lottery Winners.